Hello guys, I know this sounds crazy, but Cool Yoshi is back once again. It's me, Cool Yoshi, and I have something interesting to tell you. I actually went off screen and I maximized the coin counter in the demo version of Yoshi's Crafted World. Because I thought to myself, well, no one's going to do this anyways, and I also want to practice, potentially playing really well, so I've got a cool route through, and I'm going to show you how I collected the coins this fast. So basically what you want to do is you want to hit objects as much as possible. Hitting objects allows you to get the keys. I'm going to show you the route I found, and which in my opinion is the best way to earn coins for the demo version. I think it's just really interesting that I was actually able to do this. But anyway, here's just a little look at what I'm doing. So, yeah, this is gonna be kind of a short video, but I want to show you what I do. So, I basically hold right for like the first little bit, eat this guy, get these coins, and I decided to not include slow coins, which means some of the red coins actually won't be included. So that enemy hit that perfectly for a double, and we get 96 coins really quickly. So this enemy in midair, skipping most of the house because going back for them would take too long. Getting this help for later because I need a certain amount of health to get 100%. Well, actually, more than that. And there, I actually mash the egg button over and over again. That's probably the most important thing I do in the entire run. It allows me to get as much as 4 or even 5 hits on some of these things. I've hit this house up to 6 times. I've hit a lot of different things while I waited. No, this is the speedrun. I'm doing this as fast as I can. But yes, this is all being done as fast as I can. So, here I get a 5 on this, and then I wait. It's gonna pop down, gonna try and sneak in another hit. That's by far the hardest part to do. I'm very consistent enough to be able to get the house 5 times. And yes, as you might have guessed, the best way to farm coins is to hit objects as much as you can. 3 or higher is usually really good. And yellow eggs, I could show, work really interesting. Since those give you free coins, depending on what you take, you may choose to use them. So, I've gotten up to 4 hits on even the cows before, and it just requires perfect aiming. There's a 4 hit there. That's kind of what you go for. Nice yellow egg. Going to use that for another free coins. You don't have to use it, I just do it. I usually hit that thing over to the side first so I can move on with the level. Because it does take a little while to go. And then this is what we got full life for. It gives us a bunch of money at the checkpoint. And then I go back here, collect this. Hit this. And before I was actually just hitting this guy, because he would give me a bunch of money. Sorry if it's a little bit slow right now, but I was getting really good to the point where I was able to get a bunch of these. And this is probably the best trick I implemented in. I get normally 3 or 6 eggs there. At least 3 is required. And I actually throw 2 eggs at that thing, picking it up from a distance. So I actually pick up one of the required items from a distance. That's what really saves me a lot of time. And yeah, as you might have guessed, I do skip the red coins because they are really annoying. My highest coins I ever got using this route was 378. Although I can get more because there is a way to yell egg farm. I used that to get about 600 before. And then this is probably the most interesting part. It seems like this should be an annoying part, but there's a small thing you can do here for another 10 or so coins. That's probably the hardest part, because you have to press it right when the thing intersects with the bottle, otherwise it won't get it. That's okay though to this. I have gotten it a few times, and then the most important thing is obviously this power. So right there, with this route, if you get good luck on trees, you can actually get 372 almost every time. But getting a 372 is quite reliant on, actually, oh yeah. And this is why, and I also get 6 eggs for the end because I use 3 more at the end, and there I get 375 coins in a level. Yeah. Now, I do want to have more fun with this, so let's show you the speedrun of this level and what the player playing fast would look like. We do actually need to get quite a bit of eggs, so I'm going to do this technique where I eat the enemy and then immediately jump up. This allows me to get back up a little bit sooner. Oh, while still eating the enemy. It just allows me to move a little bit sooner. Most of these eggs are for the trick I am doing later. And to skip using that over there, the thing. Nice. Okay, that's a good hit on that. That's probably the most hardest part to optimize. Okay, that should be more than enough. This is probably the most interesting part of the speedrun. Throwing that thing so far off to the side that you just go right to that, and I used just enough eggs to get everything done. Now let's go all the way to the end. Okay. Good. Now, if I was actually doing the full game, I would probably want more eggs than this for later use, but obviously the game is not out, so it'll take a little while. Also, I don't really like waiting here, so let's do some ton exercises while I wait, just for entertainment purposes. Okay, now let's get the flower. Hope that doesn't annoy anyone. Okay. Good speedrun for that. But yeah, so if anybody ever wants to try maxing out the coin counter, this is how you do it in a demo race. Obviously, none of you have to do this. I just did this for fun. It was pretty interesting to do. Think with the 375 coin route, if you also include doing the Poochie levels and this as well, for 100%ing the game and getting 100% out of the run, it'll take you approximately, with 350 the average per level, about more than 20 tries, well, 20 runs of this level over and over again on the front side alone. to get 999 coins using this route. You can also just throw eggs and then catch them in midair when they're yellow. Sorry if I said, by the way. And when you get yellow eggs, you can then throw them at the pipe that you might have seen that spits Shy Guys out endlessly. You can hit them with eggs to get more money, and it allows you to actually maximize the score counter even higher than that. I just took it to 636 because no one's probably going to go above that, but that's still pretty big score overall. Now, anyways, leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe. I do hope you like that I maxed the coin counter because I don't think anybody else is going to do this. So leave a like if you enjoyed, guys, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.